the toughest things to do in all of college football. They go to the ground, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's in open space down, just steamrolling the defense. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here we go. They'll ride the hot hand.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second. There he goes. Got enough for the first. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try it over the left side. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Talking to their coaches, they said we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Trying to keep the drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
They did a really good...
Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball. He's loose on the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Shakes off the defender. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
A strike downfield.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Gibson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Gain of 2. Good enough for a first down.
The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set.
Clark to fire. Bring in the heat. They cough it up near their own goal line. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Off play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. They finally make the stop, but what a way to end this first quarter after that fantastic play. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't. Here's the handoff. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make...
Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Trucks through the defender.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Motion from the wide receiver. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not. Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. Clark wants to throw. Under fire. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Finds a little space. Got enough for the 1st down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Quickly complete.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! And with that one, they jump on. Clark to fire. Looking left. Makes a connection. Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. That's caught. It's Gibson. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll give it to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown, Rice. Great job by the back on the option.
Number 34.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The short hands, it's Gibson. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Immediately fires to the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. Great place to start for this offense. Clark wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. Finds a crease at the 20. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Using the quick game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Owls want to move quickly. Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here's the heat. Got enough space. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolutely